This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
Coming together at the Hazelton One Community Center, we'll tell you about HIP's Community Day next. Good evening and thanks for joining us at SSP TV News. I'm Ken Kara and we're broadcast in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and in SD on Channel 13. And use the free Samsung Productions app to stream us on your TV with Google Chromecast or Apple TV. Let's get to it. The Hazelton One Community Center is inviting the whole community to come together and meet your fellow neighbors. Lisa Sugart has the details on this Saturday's Community Day celebration.
A big event is being planned by the Hazelton One Community Center. It is Community Day taking place on Saturday, June 30th. Here to tell us all about it is Lily Fuentes. Lily is Americorps Vista Public Relations for the Hazelton One Community Center. Thank you so much for being here. Are you all excited? A big event coming up, and it seems like you have a lot scheduled.
Thank you for having us. We do. We're pretty excited for this big date that's going to happen June 30th on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we're just hoping and inviting you to come over so you could have a good time with us and with your neighbors and with future friends so you could all mingle and have some fun together.
Now, there's a lot on the schedule. I looked at the list of activities, so give us a little, I guess, synopsis of what's going to be happening.
So we're going to have a bouncy house, an obstacle course. We're adding a sumo wrestling match, and then we're going to have a big pool table, inflatable pool table, so you guys will be able to play there too. We're going to have carnival games, a dunk tank. Maybe we'll talk Bob into dunking in there and have some fun. And we're going to have food vendors coming in, live entertainment, and so much more. So we really hope that you guys make it.
So this is like a big festival taking place that day. And you want the whole community to come out and have fun. And like you said, make new friends.
Yes, we are. Yes, we want you to come down and make friends and mingle with each other. Just have fun. Let loose.
That's kind of the goal of the whole center. You're doing a lot of great events there year-round, every day. You're a busy lady. So you want people to come down, too, and see all the great things that happen at the Hazelton One Community Center.
Yes, and we always invite you to just come down, ask for a tour so you can see our facility, what we do, and see if anyone will be interested in volunteering. We're always looking for volunteers.
That's a great point. And if someone out there maybe is looking for ways to spend their time, or maybe there's students that need hours, who do they call or what do they do?
So you could call our main office at 570-861-8081 and either ask for me, Lily, or ask for Rosanna, and we will direct you to the best place.
All righty. So this is a big event coming up, the Hazelton One Community Center's Community Day, Saturday, June 30th from 10 till 3. We know the weather's going to be nice, but you have a game plan in case it's not.
So in case it rains, we would bring it inside. We would use the basement or the gym and just have fun there. It might be a little tight, it might be a little humid inside, but we'll still have fun.
Absolutely. I think the weather's going to be nice. I'm sure it'll hold out for you. Again, Saturday, June 30th. It is the Hazelton One Community Center. If you're not sure where that's at, it's at 225 East 4th Street in Hazelton. Very easy to find. They have a parking lot, plenty of parking, so a great time. Good luck. I hope everybody comes out and you have a wonderful celebration.
Thank you so much.
All right. Lily Fuentes from the Hazelton One Community Center.
Thank you, Lisa. And now our headlines from SSP TV and the Hazelton Standard Speaker. One hospital in our area is taking over a well-known ambulance service. The Lehigh Valley Health Network will acquire APTS, the American Patient Transport Systems in Hazelton. The takeover will go into effect on July 15th. Officials from both organizations say that there will be no change to the way APTS currently serves local communities. As of July 15th, APTS will become a subsidiary of Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazelton. That means that its staff and equipment will be under the LVHN umbrella. APTS employs about 100 people and operates close to 30 ambulances and non-emergency vans from its headquarters on East Hawley Street in Hazelton. It also has location in Frackville. You can read more about this story in today's Standard Speaker and at standardspeaker.com. Some changes are also coming to the Laurel Mall. Lisa Sugart has the details on the latest developments at the mall.
We're back at the Laurel Mall. I'm with my good friend Rocco Russo, the property manager, talking about some changes coming to the mall. We're in front of Treasure Hunt.
Yes.
And they're not going to be in this location. They're moving. And that's because somebody else is coming as well.
That's correct. Okay, let's start with Treasure Hunt. We're going to move Treasure Hunt closer to Center Court in the former NFL collection location next to Brackney Leather. They will be moving sometime beginning of July. And that is because, well, they requested to move. And then we have a new business coming to the Laurel Mall called Nara Beauty Supply. And they will occupy what we're standing in front of Treasure Hunt.
All righty. And then we also have a new restaurant coming to the mall.
Yes, we do. It's called Salad Delight. They're taking over in the former Cookfellas location, Center Court. Wall is up. They are starting remodeling already. They hope to be open by the 1st of August.
And they're like soups and salads and all that good kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's soup, salad. It's something like a Salad Works, I believe they're called. Something similar. They'll have soups, salads, sandwiches, wraps. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so good stores coming to the mall. Also some great events happening, and you're looking for vendors for an event that is really coming up soon. It's the Great American Get-Together happening on Sunday, July 1st from 1 to 5. It's a benefit for the tornado victims up in Wilkes-Barre Township, and you need vendors to sign up.
Yeah, we need vendors with all the car enthusiasts got together, and they're going to bring all their classic cars and their hot rods and everything. We're going to park in the lower Regal parking lot. We're going to do a benefit that day for the tornado victims in the area, And I think that'll be a good thing for everyone. They wanted to do it. We were excited to help them. We're going to do door prizes, gift certificates from the Laurel Mall. They're going to have vendors here with food and things. They are looking for crafters and so on that could help and make the event successful.
All right, you can just call the numbers up on the screen right now. Also, we want to give a little hint. The sidewalk sale for the July 4th holiday starts this Friday.
Yeah, and it's going to go longer this time. We're not going to just do a weekend. We're going to, since July 4th is starting on a Wednesday, or coming on a Wednesday, we're going to do it starting June 29th through July 4th at 6 p.m. The mall is open, by the way, on July 4th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. We'll be open, same as Sunday hours. So come and shop till you drop. A lot of good savings here at the Laurel Mall with our tenants.
And lastly, on Monday, a blood drive for the American Red Cross.
Right, they'll be on the west side entrance, 1:30 to 6:30 in their mobile unit. They'll be coming, and a little different because they're coming on a Monday. But they told me they have a lot of people signed up already. They need more. Blood is badly in need.
All righty. Great events coming here to the Laurel Mall. Again, new stores. We also have the Great American Get-Together happening this Sunday, July 1st from 1 to 5. And also the blood drive, the sidewalk sale, so much. It's always a busy place here at the Laurel Mall.
Thanks again, Lisa. Hazelton Power wants your questions, suggestions, and ideas. Come on out to Lackawanna College in downtown Hazelton tonight from 6 until 8 p.m. for the Hazelton Power Public Q&A. Food and drink will be provided. Membership at any Power event is just $10. Well, coming up next, Kent Jackson is here for another outdoor exploring segment. Plus, we have your weather forecast, so you'll see if you'll be outdoor exploring in the coming days. And then in sports, we have highlights from 2 different Little League All-Star games in our area. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
I had an hour or so last weekend to get reacquainted with a local lake. The weather lured me in, so I took my kayak to Lake Francis at the Nescopeck State Park. People were fishing, walking dogs, and sitting at picnic tables by the shore. On the water, I saw paddleboarders for the first time on that lake, a sign that the boards are gaining popularity, and also I spotted a canoe. Despite the people present, wild creatures also made appearances, which I'll mention from largest to smallest. A Canada goose swam across my bow from the lake's island. Maybe it wanted to divert me from a nest. Dragonflies hovered over the water, and I can always count on them to provide color and beauty even on days when nothing else is stirring. Toward the end of my trip around the lake, I saw a swarm of insects flying in dizzying paths around my paddle. Professors and naturalists to whom I showed the video said they could not get a close enough look to identify the insects, which were probably mayflies or caddisflies. Mayflies rest with wings upright, while caddisflies hold their wings at more of a 45-degree angle. In any case, they provide meals for creatures that I didn't see, but which are below the water.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Was out for 2 hours last night with the telescope, so if I'm not making any sense today, that's why, more than usual at least. And it looks like there's going to be some good stargazing nights in our future. Here's your forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, not so much, partly cloudy. We'll have a low of 56 degrees, a 40% chance of some showers, mainly after 9 p.m. And then on our outlook, on Wednesday, we have a chance of showers, 40% chance of showers. We'll have a high of 73, no chance of showers for tonight. That was for Wednesday. Wednesday night, we have an 80% chance of showers, and then thunderstorms will have a low of 63 degrees. Thursday, showers likely and a possible thunderstorm will have a high of 79 degrees, 60% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy at night, low of 62 degrees. Friday, the sun comes out, will be in the mid 80s, and then Friday night, mostly clear, low of 64 degrees. Saturday looks great, mostly sunny, high of 90, and at night we'll have a low of 71 degrees with mostly clear skies.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more.
For daily hours, call 570-455-5362.
That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton, and like us on Facebook.
Once again, back with one of, if not my favorite segment here on SSPTV News at Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant with one of the owners, Lauren Sacco. Thank you again for having me. I'm so happy to still be doing these segments, and this is one of the big reasons. In front of me, we're talking about many of their pizza varieties. Very fresh. You talked about this in another segment. The process of actually stretching the dough and that, how important is it to get it to, like, special? I would think it might be mindless. Like, you're just like, all right, I'm just making this shell for a pizza. But is there something that goes into it?
You'd be amazed how many people come and apply for a pizza making job, and they'll say to me, I've worked with dough. And I say, okay, come on back, wash your hands, I'm gonna put an apron on you. I'll hand them a large dough and I'll say, stretch me out a pizza. And they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, go ahead, stretch it out. And they have no idea how to start. So I'm like, okay, we gotta go back to the drawing board, because they'll tell me they've made pizza, but they've made pizza somewhere where it's like either a pre-made shell or a frozen shell.
Okay.
So that's the big difference. And I think you can taste when something's frozen. So I have no problem. I'll take the time and the patience, and within the first 2 seconds of someone touching the dough, you know they either have it and they're natural, or it's just going to be an attempt failure. So we're very particular about who touches the dough and who makes the pizza. Myself, along with my father and my husband, all three of us know how to make pizza. So that's my backup plan when I have a moment when there isn't a pizza maker. But the time and the attention to detail first goes in on the dough. Making sure that the dough that they're handed, there's not too many bubbles, it's rolled properly, it's chilled the exact amount of time, it's sat the amount of hours it has to sit before we use it, and then here's our final product.
Yeah, I mean, just if you look at this pizza, it's a gorgeous thing to look at, which I guess people say, you know, the first thing you do is with your eyes.
With your eyes
first. And this is my wife's favorite pizza. There is
spinach, tomato, and ricotta.
And from Frankie's. Like, it is, she doesn't eat pizza often, but this puts a smile on her face. She's very happy, so this will be her favorite segment of all time. Sometimes, you know, she will enjoy this. And I'm gonna take a bite. I'm going to try it, but this is pretty classic. And I mean, some people I know don't usually get a white pizza. I mean, but it's a nice option. What sets this kind of apart from your traditional, some of the other pizzas?
This is our traditional white pizza with a 3-cheese blend, and on top of here is fresh baby spinach sauteed with chopped garlic and olive oil. Then we top it with sliced Roman tomatoes and a dollop of ricotta cheese throughout the whole thing. And then our little secret is we douse it with our Italian dressing on the top.
Is that what it is? Okay.
So each bite you get a nice boom. There it is.
Yeah,
so it's important to get that in each bite.
I've actually had this before, but I don't care. I'm eating it again because it is so creamy and delicious.
And all of these come in any size. So I know I have a lot of clients who will call that are in nursing homes or assisted living or a senior home. So this could be shrunk down to a personal size pan. This could be accommodated to a large pan. We have the ability to do a pizza party. You know, if you're out at a factory or you're out at an office or you're Saturday and you want to have a birthday party, you've got 40 small kids coming to your backyard. All these different types of pizzas that I'm showing you can come by full pan, half pan, large, round, small, medium, and large.
I always say on these Frankie segments of your dough how it just holds up.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's very, like I said, it kind of melts in your mouth, this pizza, and you have the dressing on top, and the crust on the bottom is still crispy and delicious. It doesn't wilt. It's very strong, and it definitely adds to it. So, wow. So you see there's a process. The dough, the whole dough and everything, there's a reason for everything. Here at Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant, you can definitely taste it. Next time you're in, try the white pizza, maybe try it with the spinach, the ragout, and the tomato. It is delicious. If I win the lottery $100,000, I get $100,000 worth of that white pizza. So delicious. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers on SSPTV News. I see a lot of 9s. You're going to be seeing a lot of Little League Baseball when we come back with sports.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
What a night of Little League Baseball in our area on Monday. The defending District 18 All-Star champs were really tested. A former major leaguer and someone who was taken in the MLB draft coached against each other. There was a back-and-forth matchup in McAdoo, and man, I had a blast. Start humming center field by John Fogarty, and check out these District 18 10 to 12-year-old All-Star highlights. This game between Tri-County and Freeland had it all. Back and forth offense, some great defense, and post-game Fortnite dancing. I showed up in the top of the third and was a little overwhelmed. Tri-County is down 2-1 when their number 3, Charlie DeFrancisco, gives them their second and third runs. Bottom 3, it's Freeland's number 3, Gavin Perkowski, and he ties the game, and Freeland would leave the third inning up 4-3. Tri-County changes the tide of momentum once again, though. Dylan Zulo drives in a run on a 2-out base hit, and then Scott Savage drives in 2 more, and all of a sudden Tri-County is back on top 6-4. But Freeland drew a line in the sand in the bottom of the 4th. Actually, they were nowhere near the infield dirt. They were sending bombs to the outfield. Andrew Burns drives in 2 with a double to get things going and ties the game. Then Landon Yakubowski and Carson Chambers drove in runs with back-to-back doubles. Corgan Nolasco kept the hitting vibe going with this triple to drive in another one, and after 4 innings, it was Freeland 9, Tri-County 6.
Well, he threw me all fastballs through the whole at-bat, and the first one I took, because it's a new pitcher and wanted to see how fast he threw, where he was throwing it, so I took that pitch. And then the next couple pitches were balls, and then he threw me a strike again. I swung and missed, and then I was waiting on the fastball down the middle, and then I hit it.
Got it. How good does it feel as you're standing at third, knowing that you were the third in that kind of hit train, and things are looking good for you guys? Do you think we have this game now?
Yeah, because first I had to walk, and then I struck out, and it felt good to get a base hit.
Riley Catcher got a huge, massive, supersized, ginormous shutdown inning in the 5th for Freeland. Catcher took the mound in the 4th inning. I mean, at that point, the game's back and forth. As a pitcher, like, what is your coach telling you, and what are you trying to do out there?
Just stay calm, throw strikes, keep your composure.
You seem pretty calm. Are you calm? I mean, is that why you think you're a good pitcher? Sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Having a 3-run lead has to calm you down a bit. Freeland added 2 more runs in the 5th, and Burns got the last 2 outs of the game on the mound, including this nice relay play to get a runner at home. The final score, Freeland 11, Tri-County 6.
Pitching was the key to this win.
Why do you say that?
Because our pitchers have really good velocity and movement on their pitches and fastballs.
Perkowski got the start for Freeland in this game. So overall, how was Freeland's performance on a scale from 1 to 10? I don't know. Here's Darian Harashak.
Say 8.5.
All right, so out of 10?
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you. What was your play of the game? What do you think the play of the game was? I heard pitching. What do you think was the turning point in today's game?
I think our hitting, because we hit really well.
Yeah, you guys keep battling back and battling back. You never get down on yourselves. Is that your coaches? Is that your, I mean, who's talking in the dugout?
I think it's them just like cheering us on and like the crowd too.
To Whispering Willows Park in Cunningham, where Valley West was taking on Hazel Township. Dante Biazzi, who was drafted by the Cubs and is currently playing for Penn State, is a coach for Township, and former major leaguer Russ Kanzler is the manager of Valley West. Neither of them made a play in this game, but it's still cool. Nate Stortz did make a play in this game. He gets the out and then makes a nice throw to help complete a big double play early for Hazel Township. I was only at this game for 2 innings, but Valley West pitcher Antonio Doganero had 5 strikeouts, He pitched a one-hitter along with teammate Jonas Aponic, according to the Standard speaker Steve Stallone. Brady Mizenko provided some pop for Valley West on offense with a home run as they went on to beat Hazel Township 2-0. So let's get more results from the District 18 playoffs and check out the upcoming matchups in the double elimination tournament on the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. Anthracite beat Valley East on the road, so they will travel to Freeland on Friday. Tamaqua top Jim Thorpe, and on Wednesday they will host Valley West, and that sets up the winners bracket semifinals. That game will also be on Friday, actually. And here's the elimination games. These are on Wednesday as Franklin Township hosts Hazel Township. Jim Thorpe visits West Hazelton. Valley East is at Tawamensing, and Hazelton is at home against Tri-County. The Rail Riders lost to Lehigh Valley on Monday at Coca-Cola Park in Allentown. The Cubs dropped their 5th straight game as the Dodgers beat them in LA. And that's sports for Tuesday.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. Palermo Heart to Heart will be holding their 28th annual golf event taking place at the Sugarloaf Golf Club on July 8th. Tee-off is at 11 a.m. There will be a breakfast before that at 9:30 a.m. Also on that day at 4:30 p.m. there will be a dinner and awards ceremony at Whitetail Preserve. To register in advance, you can go to PalermoFoundation.org. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these who recently departed. Thomas J. Driscoll of Pine Grove. A memorial service will be held Saturday at 2 p.m. at the H.L. Schneider Funeral Home in Pine Grove. Friends may call Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. at the funeral home. Elizabeth Jane Eckrout of Hazelton. Services will be private under the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home in Hazelton. Arthur C. Hauser of Zion Grove. Services will be private under the Harmon Funeral Home in Rock Glen. Angeline Lesky of Hazel Township. Mass is Wednesday at 11 a.m. at Most Precious Blood Church in Hazelton. Friends may call today from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Firo Funeral Home in Hazelton. Catherine Lavash of Allentown. Funerals Friday at 12 noon at the Cohut Funeral Home in Allentown. Friends may call Friday from 11:15 a.m. to 12 noon at the funeral home. Marie J. Lukash of Allentown. Mass is Friday at 10 a.m. at Cathedral Church of St. Catherine of Siena. The Stevens Funeral Home in Allentown is in charge of arrangements. John Scott Lush of Drums. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Butler Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. Lois Bell Mons of Weatherly. Services will be private under the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home in Weatherly. And James Schlack of Hazel Township. The Hazel Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers! If you see your name now on SSPTV News, you can call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Robert Roth of Drums. Call now and leave a message at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
I am this close to having the Out of Left Field Hazelton Night special all edited for you. It's Hazelton Night's coming up at PNC Field in Music. It was a lot of fun. It features one of my favorite scenes of all time. We'll let you know more about it here on the news when we get an air date. And also the big Bold Gold Media event is tonight, featuring someone from Fox and Friends on national TV. Our Lisa Sugar will be there from local TV, and she'll have interviews and some coverage, so check that out. Have a good night, everyone. Take it easy.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.